Hey guys, Jason Kills 32 here. I wanted to go over some of the things that I'm working on trying to get done reviewed and sent out to you guys. I've been just really busy with school and everything, but I got a bunch of stuff I want to talk about, show everybody. I was really excited. I will be doing a review on the Dragon Age roleplay game. I like it. I like the books in here. If they sold huge manuals like D20 system manuals, I would buy those. This game's gotten the first box set's not that bad. But when you're trying to buy the second scenario and a DM screen, it's getting kind of ugly out there. Just to let you know. This is not that bad. It's well worth the money, but you won't want to play the other stuff. And it's going to cost you money. It's going to cost you a lot of money. But it's very nice, with everything going on in school and all this stuff, when you want to DM a game or, play a game, this is very easy to get into and just play, because the stuff's set up pretty easily for the DM to go through. I like they have this one section in the DM book. It's actually when they talk about like different types of people. They talk about different types of people and like how they react to playing games, how they try to control the game and all that stuff. Found it highly entertaining. I did. So I'm going to be going through that. Let me see. I'll put it back down here. Over here. Sorry guys. I'll do an unboxing of this. I'm not going to go through gameplay of this. This is a World of Warcraft miniature game. I'll do an unboxing of it just because I bought this for nostalgia. I used to play a lot of WoW. These are almost out of print. I saw, they're out of print, but they're almost not in existence anymore. They were kind of hard to come by, and I was able to find one back in stock, and so I got it pretty cheap compared to how much they were going for originally on Amazon, which it's still not that bad, but for the base set you're looking at like $60 or something like that. It's retarded, just because of the multiple boards. But I got this one for $20, so I bought that. I'll do an unboxing of it. I actually have this and the little starter set all in here, so I'll go through that with you. But let's see what's next. Alright. Next, let's talk about this. This is my next thing. Actually got a few parts to this. This is the Warhammer. Here we go with this one. Big box. We'll talk about the Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. This thing is pretty epic. It's different. Oh man, I'm not good shot at all. Oh, sorry. It's different than any other role-playing system out there on the market. Purposely so. Just because they wanted to add a different kind of feeling with the game system. They wanted to have, just different ways to combat, different ways to keep your characters. Only gripe, no major maps in this game. Each person gets little individual maps. That's fucking bullshit. Give me a map. Give me a map. I paid you your money. I paid you your money, you crack dealing Warhammer company. Games Workshop elitist. Give me a map, please. Because understand the aggro chain and all that. I understand that. I know why you have it in there. But let me do that on a map to represent the areas of the town, That's upsetting. But it's really brutal game. It's a really brutal game. You start out with nothing. And the artwork's beautiful. It's fun. I got these two. And the Edge of Night. Other beef. They're doing what D&D did when they released the other, like this initial. Well, you can't see. This initial box set right here is super nice. It's in a very sturdy box. Just like all the other Fantasy Flight products. But then they put these in these flimsy boxes that just are not gonna hold over. I'm trying to keep them in there. Half of them on arrival are damaged on the corners just because the box is so flimsy, because I ordered these offline. But I don't regret the purchase. I think it's very cool. The lore is very cool. I when I do Warhammer, I do fantasy. That's what I like. 40Ks, you know, I might get into some chaos for 40Ks. That's kind of cool, but Space Marines, too much like mechs and stuff like that. It's just not my cup of tea. So this definitely appeals to my taste. It's well worth the buy. Alright, we'll talk about the other two. Y'all see what they are. So we don't have to lie to ourselves. The good one, I don't know if I should do this or what. It's the Game of Thrones board game. This thing's very cool. It's freaking epic. This is at least a 9 out of 10. Like Arkham Horror, with both of the Fantasy Flight board games, these two, when we talk about this one's not as heavy as the Game of Thrones. Battlestar's not as nearly as heavy. They're so big. It's such a learning curve. It takes a lot to learn these games, but when you do, it's such a good feeling in these games. These games are very fun. When you get a good gaming group to sit down and play these, everybody can enjoy these. And these are great starter games. And that's why I have them in the collection, and they're some of my favorite games, because, you know, some people don't want to play board games, and, you know, with these two games, you can be like, I got the Game of Thrones game, and they're like, dude, fucking Game of Thrones is dope. And then they're pissed because I play the Lannisters every time. But you know, they'll play the game, and they'll find some attachment. They can imagine the different things in their head, and you know, you see it working in them, and it's awesome. That's really cool, because people, you know, it was the same with Battlestar. You know, Battlestar's great, and you know, there's tons of people that's still discovering the show, which is retarded, because you should have been watching it the whole time. But it's just fun, you know. Into this, I like Guy Spaltar, dude. Lannisters and Guy Spaltar. So, yeah, that's it. Like, preferably Guy Spaltar sideline. That's what I want. Let's destroy some stuff. But you know, I got some other games too we're gonna go through. I'll bring them out. I do smoke, not trying to offend anybody. This is my house, my table. I built this table myself. You know, I smoke. I'm not going to smoke in your face out in public or blow it in your face out there. I'm not like that. Oh, there's the Pathfinder GM screen. This thing, I got this with the beginner box. Compared to like, here, I'll show you. Compared to like old D&D screens, this thing is thick and sturdy. Now I'm just showing off the stuff that I have now, but I don't care. That's what this one's for. This is an old Ravenloft. I would just call this my collection video, but upcoming events in my collection. I found this thing. I've been collecting all the Ravenloft advanced D&D stuff. Let's see if it's in this one. But this one I think is awesome, because with the old systems, you get the old dice, they're plain. And I found this because like the stickers are still in the set. An open box of the tarot cards. You your fluff, your manuals. And see, they give you a map of these. But I got this one fairly cheap for the Forbidden Lore. It's in excellent condition. There's some skulls and stuff on the side, but it's nice to add to anybody's collection. This came with the DM screen, and it's set upstairs. I guess so. This is the other, this is the Realm of Terror Ravenloft box set I have. It's not as good condition, but it's fun. But if you, crap. Oh, wait. I think there's one in here. Here we go. Oh, no. They did it too. Warhammer did this as well. I forgot. It's not as pretty. But these, as you can tell, they're super thick and sturdy. The old D&D stuff and the new D&D stuff is all really thin. I did not buy the GM screen. I don't know if the actual, when you just buy the GM screen, if it's made out of the same material as these. If somebody knows that, comment below. I haven't really looked into it, but all the other ones are super thin that come with the sets, and the one that I have, which may be the same screen. They're all super thin, but these are all super thick. They're nice. Let me show you the Warhammer one. They're nice. They have tons of stats on them. And this I keep this one out because when we play a Pathfinder Adventure card game, we just like to just sit it in the back so everybody could see their character that they're actually playing on there, kind of give them an idea of what they're playing and things like that. I think it's just fun. Kids' toys. Let's see here. If you're wondering where I'm pulling all of this stuff from, I'll show you in a minute. The way I built this gaming table, there's a rack underneath here. I built this thing in school. There's a rack underneath here to store everything. Y'all have seen the Castle Ravenloft? I got that guy. We'll talk about this one. Which, this one actually seems like it's going to be a little more fun than the other ones just because of the expansion stuff. Because of RA's touch on this personal one. And the Wrath of a Shardalon. I got that one as well. That's down here. Maybe we can do a video showing how to play. Well, what did you see them all? You seen them all. I bought this guy. I got this thing off of Amazon. It's German. I don't know how do you pronounce that. Field hair. I know I butchered it, but I got this to hold my miniatures. Carrying them around. If you're going to like game stores and stuff like that, this is probably not the best solution. This is definitely a cheaper solution. This is $34.99, where most cases are going to be. Most cases are going to cost you $100 or more. So but this is full. To hold all the miniatures, and they have different sizes of these as well. But with everything, this guy's going to be full, and it's a good way to store them at the house under the gaming table, to where you're not just sitting on your table all the time, and you're not worried about or them just sitting on the shelf somewhere. They can really get in the way. So those are really cool, and they're super cheap. They're really cool, and they're super cheap to use. But those are some of the games we're going to be talking about. Let's see if I have anything upstairs. I'll probably be going through the living card game for Warhammer 2. I think Elder Sign's on my buy list next too. Just because I'm waiting for Eldritch Horror to come out. excited about that. It's Arkham Horror on a big scale. I'll do a review, or yeah, I'll just do another one of these sit downs. A sit down with Arkham Horror as well, and we'll talk about those. But thanks for watching. I know I rambled on about my stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. Agree, disagree, comment below, subscribe. Be nice, please. I prefer everybody not tell me how bad at this I am. I know this. I don't get paid for this. I love games. But thank you guys, and I'll bring you some more videos.